is Jalen Wright. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And another first down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Head up. This is Wright. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Second and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dart gonna tap this one forward. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're gonna stop him for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Hey, Smash. 72. Hurt. Cowboy in. Take go.
One is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, KC. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
shotgun. It's done. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Get this out wide. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Operating from the gun, it's done. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Hold on to it himself, and he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? 18, fire
On the ground, this is right. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jaden Hicks on the tackle.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Like it.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's in! Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. Throwing right away is Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 3. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Mahomes from out of the pistol, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Give here to right. And he's brought down after a gain of the punt. Second and 7. Back on the ground and back to right. A short gain up to the 20. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, here is Dark. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat, it is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in! Touchdown, Giants.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Extra point line is up and good. The Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, yeah. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes on first down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold on to it himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
City ball. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job rallying for the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Big play for KC. 32 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
The loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Rock and roll, 80.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Yellow. On the lot.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Garrett Wiley, the tight end. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Yellow, 43. That's a lot, 80.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6.
Once again, it's Pacheco. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes rolling right. This is high toward the side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 72.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Into space at the 45. He may go. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Right side, caught by Wiley. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Yellow. A gain of 9 yards.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
A give here to Pacheco. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This is caught 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Kansas City.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here's Pacheco. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. His second rushing touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. He'll run with right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Easy.
They put Wilson in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup, and another first down. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one complete to Brown. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A handoff to Pacheco. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. Finding space at the 15. To the pylon, he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? Check! Hey, read our team! Read our team! Check! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Riggs! 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 Hurt! Hurt! Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Middle, and it's complete to Felton. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him, down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Himself. Still churning, but he lost the football. Well, a big play there, and maybe maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
To the air on second down. Dart. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Oh! Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun. It's Dart. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
Oh, in that spot, like, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. The Michigan man, David Ojabo, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They go play action with Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over on first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go street. 19 Lion. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing is Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Come on.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. And he's gonna go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
First down throw, Mahomes. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
15. 43, 43, 15. Strike.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pass is caught over the middle. It's Wiley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Forced out wide. Oh, trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Dart on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 Bison, 60 back, Riggs, Riggs. 79 Bronco.
Here's Dart. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. First and 10 now from the 36. To the air once more is Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Giants going to call their third final timeout. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Second and goal at the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson. and our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would